Hey there, welcome back to the summer mini-soad series on Rip It Off. These are short, truth-filled episodes every Monday in June, each one pulling from a different part of the Naked and Unashamed 31-day journey. Today, we are talking about something that makes a lot of Christian women squirm a little. Well, let's just be honest. Everything that we talk about on this podcast, whether it's the mini-sodes or it's a full-blown episode, are generally things that women, Christian women, don't like talking about it. So that's why we're ripping it off and we're talking about these things. But today we're talking about initiating sex. Somehow we've been taught that if we as women desire sex or ask for it, we're being aggressive, inappropriate, or quote unquote too much. So instead of showing up boldly, we shrink back. We wait. We hope our husband will notice or pursue. But here's the truth. Here's the truth, friend. Desire for your husband is not dirty. And initiating intimacy doesn't make you desperate. It makes you connected. It makes you engaged. It makes you honest. It makes you a married woman that God wants you to be, right? Okay, before we dive in, if you're like, yep, I'm so ready to reclaim the pleasure and redeem the design, you can go grab your copy of Naked and Unashamed. I would say still stick around because this one's going to be bite-sized, but you can go grab your own 31-day journey right now at bit.ly/31-day journey, all lowercase. Link is in the show notes. That's probably the easiest way to do. Just like tap and go. Make sure that you use the code at checkout because you will save $10 during launch week, which, by the way, ends tomorrow, June 10th. Grab it now, quickly. I mean, who doesn't want to save $10? So here we go. Let's hop into this whole big thing we're ripping off about initiating sex. Somewhere along the way, many of us picked up this belief, maybe from church, maybe from culture, maybe from family, maybe from like nothing actually being said, that men are supposed to want sex more and women are supposed to wait to be pursued. But what happens when you want it? What happens when he doesn't initiate? What happens when the silence gets awkward and you don't know how to break the tension? I want to remind you of something today. You're not wrong for wanting to have sex with your husband. You're not shameful for asking for it, and you're not out of line for initiating connection in your marriage. We're talking about what God designed. This is all supposed to happen. Initiating is not just about sex. It's about saying, I want us. I want closeness. I want to be with you. It can be playful, it can be bold, it can be quiet, it can be vulnerable. And yes, sometimes it might feel awkward or risky or unfamiliar, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. It means you're being brave. And my guess is the reason it feels awkward or risky is because you're not comfortable doing it. God designed sex to be mutual, not performative. And that means your voice, your desire, and your willingness to initiate all have a place in the bedroom. So if you've been waiting for permission to pursue your husband, here it is. You're allowed to want it. You're allowed to ask. You're allowed to go first. Here's the thing. Do you remember when you were dating and all you had was desire for your then boyfriend or maybe fiance? That's a good thing, right? And when you're finding out and trying ways to bottle that because you're like, okay, we want to be pure before marriage, if that was you. Or maybe you weren't. And you're like, maybe there's that guilt that's weighing over you, but now you're married. Now you're married. It's okay. In fact, it is this right for you to desire your husband. Let him know. If you feel like maybe you're always initiating, talk to him about that. You are allowed to want your husband. So lean into it. So friend, this is just one of the conversations inside Naked and Unashamed, the 31-day journey for Christian women who are ready to literally stop faking it, start healing, and reclaim the beauty and joy of intimacy. If this episode stirred something in you, go deeper. Grab your copy at bit.ly/31-day journey. Just click the link in the show notes. Much easier. Make sure that if you're listening to this before the end of June 10th, use the code LAUNCH10 to save $10. That ends tomorrow, friend, provided you're listening when this launches. Next week, we're getting into one of the most common struggles for Christian wives. What do you do when you just don't want to have sex? Have you ever been there before? Yeah. We're talking desire, disconnect, emotional exhaustion, and how to move toward healing. Not just obligation. No one wants to have obligation sex. No one wants to do anything out of obligation. That takes all the fun out of it, right? Okay. It's a whole other episode, quite literally. Until then, rip off the lies, stand in truth, and remember, you were never meant to hide. Love you, friend. Make sure to catch this week's episode on Thursday. It's gonna be great. And I'll see you on Monday, too. Kind of loving these doubles. How about you?